Hey guys, welcome back again. It's Scott here with Here Fishy 724. Trying again. I'm out here at Lake Arthur, same spot I was just a few days ago. We're gonna see if we can't get a few catfish. First things first, we are going to catch some bait. It's been so rough with the weather lately. It can't decide whether it wants to rain or be nice. So we do have storms and showers passing through, but we're gonna make the best of it. The fish don't care if it's wet. So stay tuned. I'm going to try to get us some bait and we'll get going. I'll be back soon. Wouldn't you know it, I forgot my ice chest today. I swear if it's not attached to me, I'll forget it. And here comes some of the rain. All tangled up. There we are. All right. Back at it. Here, fishy. Worst case scenario, I'll just put some night crawlers on and throw those out, but I'd love to get some fresh bait. They're nibbling, but they're not biting. Another quiet day out here, not a lot of people hanging out. I wonder why. Monsoon season. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna keep doing this and I'll get back with you here in just a little bit. All right, guys, finally got a little bluegill guy. We're gonna use him as cut bait. I'm gonna put the head on one and the body on the other. So I'm going to go ahead and get him ready to go swimming. And then I'll get back to you as soon as we get some action on the bigger rods. All right, guys, so I've got those two rods out. The rod on the left has the bluegill head on it. The rod on the right has the bluegill body. And then the bobber floating out there is just me trying to feed some more fish. But yeah, let's see what happens. It's kind of getting into prime time. It's, 6:30, 7 o'clock. So hopefully we'll get into some fish somewhere. But as soon as I do, I'll be sure to sign back in with you guys. All right, guys, we're getting a little action on this rod. This is the bluegill head. Had a couple of hits. Kind of sit there and see what happens. I was just fishing over here with a little jig and spinner, and that one got thumped pretty good. So we'll see what happens. Whoa, that was a bad cast. There's rat's nest. happens. This is when the fish will bite. We're gonna have to mess with this a little bit. This is gonna make a big old mess. There's some crazy stuff here. Well, we're going with this one for the day. I'll do this at a later date. I've got enough bait and all that good stuff, so we're gonna hope for the best. But had a couple little thumps and that was it. So I'm gonna take a little break here and give it a few more minutes, and I will be back as soon as we get something else. Well, now the other rod got a couple taps, so we'll see what happens. Probably some little channel cat just trying to get dinner. But here we go again. I got to do it here. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Something's got out. The big one's getting something. Something's pulling on it. There it is. Something hit, but dropped it. I know it's not stealing the bait, because stealing bluegill bait, the whole head is going to be challenging. So we'll see what happens, but we're getting some action, so that's good. Starting to get a little bit later, so we'll see what happens. All right, guys, we're getting a little action again. Let's see what happens. Some little tugs. Slow day so far. We're getting double activity now. I'm getting tapped on both rods. One has a perch head, the other has a bluegill head. I'm guessing it's a smaller fish because it's just not slurping it up and eating it all. They're just messing with me and teasing me, I tell you. Probably the same fish going back and forth between the two. There he goes, see? Yes, they are fooling with me. Not the evening of fishing I'd hoped for, but hey, We're still out here and we're still fishing. We're just not catching. Hopefully something will chomp down on one of these and we'll actually get a fish landed here other than perch and bluegill that we caught for bait. But I will check back here in just a little bit. Hopefully as the sun goes down, we'll get a little activity. I don't know. Fingers crossed. So we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, I think we got him this time. Well, I thought we did. Or he's swimming into me. I'm really not sure now. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I might actually have him on here. What the heck? I do have him on here, but he is... Oh, another cat. Decent little catfish, yes. Didn't even know he was on there at first. So let's grip him first. Grip him and rip him. Whoops, open wide, little guy. Oh, come on. There you go. Well, we got one, so that's a good thing. Let me get my pliers out here. Try to get this sucker out. Not as big as some of the ones I've got lately, but still, not a bad fish. And here he is. Not as fat, for sure, as some of the others that we've seen over the last few videos, but yeah, he's not too shabby, right? Little cat. He'd be good eating size, but again, like I said earlier, forgot the ice chest. Go figure. So we are going to. I'm not even going to bother weighing him. He's not very big, but or not very fat. He's got a pretty wide noggin, but that's about it. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and set him back and see if we can't get another one. Well, he jumped right out. I guess he didn't want to stick around. I think my other one just rang on me a little bit. That's got a perch head on it. So I'm gonna get this one out again, see what happens, and I'll be back with you guys here shortly. All right, guys, so we're baited up. It's back out. We'll see what happens. I guess maybe the here fishy kind of works. I don't know. Worked for Ernie, you know, Bert and Ernie. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on these. If hopefully we can get into another catfish or two as it's starting to get dark at the end of the day. So I'll be back and let you know, guys. We'll see you soon. You know, guys, catching fish, not catching fish, whatever really happens here. It's just, I love being out here. It's just so peaceful and serene. You don't have a bunch of traffic. You don't have a bunch of people. You don't have a whole lot of anything except you and the fish. So let's give him a here fishy. Hopefully we'll hook into one more. I'm going to give it a little bit longer and see, because I keep getting small taps. Excuse me. Like I said, it hasn't been a super productive day, but it's still nice to be outside, getting fresh air in the evening. It's in the 60s. Not windy tonight. It's not raining, which is a plus. All in all, I'd say it's a win. And there was the one catfish. Hopefully we'll get into some more here, or at least one more, and then go from there. I might just take this little video series and continue it tomorrow and make it a 2-day deal and see if we can't try to get into some more fish tomorrow. I might try another area, same lake, I think, but it's just 3,000 plus acres of lake and so many different places to fish. This is just the end of it that's the closest to me. Excuse me, but I can I can drive an extra 15 minutes and go to some other areas and try that and see how it goes. So I think that's probably going to be the plan tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. God willing, we'll catch another one tonight. And God willing again, we'll be able to come out tomorrow. So I'm going to give it a little longer, see what happens. If nothing good comes of this, then I'm going to just shut it down. I'll let you guys know, and then we'll try again tomorrow. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Scott again with Here Fishy 724, back here at Lake Arthur in Northwestern Pennsylvania. Going to try another area of the lake. Like I said yesterday when I was here, 3,200 some odd acres of water, so there's lots of places to fish. The water with all the rain we've been having is so ridiculously high. You can see the boat ramp, and the dock is actually underwater over here. I don't know if my door's in the way. Now I think you can see it. You should be able to see it back there. The end of it's underwater. So, yeah, the tides are high, I guess. But at any rate, we are going to try to get some bait going here and see if we can't hook into a catfish down here at this end of the lake. I've had a lot of luck down this direction in the past. So without further ado, and enough of this jibber jabber, let's get some rods out and see what happens. I will be back here shortly with you guys. All right, guys, we're out here just trying to get some bait right now. Just put a night crawler under a bobber. This water is very chocolatey. It's anything but clear, so we'll see how this goes. Definitely cooler today. Not even getting a nibble. Well, guys, I'm going to keep trying to catch some bait here, and I will. I'll check back here in a little bit. And I've got some new catfish rigs that I ordered off of Amazon. I've never tried them before. I'll show you those here when I get set ready to rig everything up. And we'll go from there. So we will talk to you guys again here in just a few minutes. All right, guys, I got the lunker of the day. Finally got a little perch. So we're going to sit him in there for now. Get this in. I just put night crawler on this for the time being, but I am going to change it and put on that little fishy. So I wanted to show you this catfish rig that I ordered off Amazon. I'm mixed feelings right now, but not horrible. You have the slide with your sinker. I'm just using a 2 ounce. And then you've got this whole setup here, but it's got the float and the rattles, making all kinds of noises, kind of cool. And a big old 10-aught circle hook, so which might be a little large for this little feller, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Come on, you little bugger. Here we are. All right, throw you out there, let you kind of swim around and see what we get. We not casting out real far. The wind is in my face, so that doesn't really help me much. But either way, we are gonna give her a whirl. Get my handy dandy bell, because when you get old you can't see, so you got to try to hear. And this is called selective hearing. So we got one out. I'm going to try to catch a little more bait, and we'll go from there. But watch that rod because I'm walking down there. So if something hits that and I don't hear it because of my old age, let me know so I can come running down here. All right, guys, we'll talk to you in a few. All right, guys, we are apparently hooked up. I don't think it's a really, well, I don't know. It might be an all right fish. That didn't take too horribly long, did it? Probably tight and drag something. Well, there he is. He's all right, I think. Yeah, he's an all right one. Come here, little buddy. He's fun-sized, I tell you, fun-sized, but he's a fatty. This is a fat sucker. A fat guy, I tell you. I'll bring him over here in just a minute. And I still have a fish head. How about that? I don't have to go hunting for more bait. There. Well, he got this hook, I tell you, all of it. All right, so here we go. Not a bad little guy, but look at the belly on this stinker. Look at that. Big old swollen gut. Been eating good, I tell you. Been eating good. Pooping too. But not a bad little cat to start the day with. I was talking to my son today, and we decided we are going to have us a little fish fry on Father's Day. And he said, keep some dadgum catfish. So I said, okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep a couple of these that aren't, too horribly huge. All right. Hold on. You gotta open up, buddy. Nope. He's a stubborn little fella, I'll tell you what. All right, you little stinker. I am having a heck of a time here trying to get through his little gills. He is not being cooperative, I will tell you. Now he is. Maybe. Oh, I can't find. This pin is almost too short to get all the way up to his mouth and come out. It's right there. Ha ha. Got you this time. So I guess we'll keep this guy. He'll make some nice fillets anyhow. And that is fish number 1. And when we do cook them, I will be sure to do a catch and cook with these guys for you. That way you'll know exactly. Yeah, he thinks he's taking off. He is dead wrong. We'll sit him there, see how many more we can get on this here. I don't know if that's strong enough. I don't think so. He's like, he is on a mission. Get out there. Get out there. We'll go that way, around that little stick, and we will spike that. And I think that'll keep him where he needs to be. All right, guys, I'm going to get rebaited, get out there, and see if we can't get another one. All right, guys, we are hooked up again. I'm going to try to lose this bell again. Make life a little easier. Yeah. I don't know if he's on or not. It's like a dead weight. Oh no, he's on. There he is. Oh, he's not having it. He does not want. Oh, dang nabbit. Oh. Well, we lost that one. He got off the hook right at the end. I know what you're going to think. Where's your landing net? Yeah, sitting in my shed at home, waiting to catch something. And it took my bait, and that was the last piece of bait that I had. So, I guess what we'll do, I'm going to have to figure out how to get some more bait. Getting bait, some perch or bluegill is pretty challenging. Haven't had a whole lot of luck. It's windy and it's pretty chilly today. Cooler than I thought it was going to be. But well, we got one out. It's still got the head on it. So there was a couple taps on it, nothing substantial. So we're going to leave it out there. We'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. So I will check back. I'm going to try to get some bait with the other rod, and yeah, we shall see. So I'll be back, guys. Well, instead of getting or trying to get another bluegill or perch, I went ahead and put nightcrawler on that. So we got a whole buffet going on now. We got some nightcrawlers, some fish heads. So yeah, we'll see what that does and go from there. We can only hope for the best at this point. Man, I can't believe we lost that one. Literally 2 feet in front of me. Golly. Seemed to be about the same size as the other one, I think. Pretty close. Maybe not quite as fat. But he'd have been dinner. Now all he got was free dinner from me. But hey, it happens, unfortunately. So, all right, guys. Well, I will check back if we get any action. We'll see what happens. So I had some taps on the smaller of the two rods, which is the bluegill body. The head hasn't got anything. It's getting dark out. I do have a light sitting on top of my Jeep to give me some sort of visual. I'm going to give it a few more minutes and just kind of see what happens and go from there. Since they are kind of nibbling and just tapping on it, hopefully something will come by and scoop it up. That way I can take it home. Fillets for days. Fry them. And then I can eat him. Circle of life. You know what I mean? We'll give it a little bit longer and see what happens. One thing I forgot. I should probably do it at least once. Hee-haw, fishy, fishy, fishy. All right, I guess. Well, a bell just rang, so something tapped. Maybe that worked. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. Okay, false alarm. It was worth a shot. All right, guys, we are hooked up. And he made a pretty big swirl out there. Did I lose him, or is he coming? No, he's coming towards me. I think. What the heck did I get into? Get rid of this dadgum bell. Ah, he spit it out. Dang, nabbit. I like threw my knife down. Everything. I was starting to clean up and put stuff away. All right, let's throw it out one more time. What the heck, right? We're here. Bloop. There we go. Put the bell back on there, and let's see if we can't get a repeat or something. Yucky. Blah. I'm just working on getting everything put away. All right, guys, I think we're hooked up. Doesn't appear to be a really big one, I don't think. He's not fighting like one anyway. And this was on the bluegill body. Where is he? Nope, he's gone. All right, that's just a sign that it's the end of the night. So I've got one rod left in the water. Going to give it another 10 or 15 minutes, see what happens. And if nothing, then we're going to call it a day or a night. All right, guys. I think I am going to go ahead and start cleaning up, unless something miraculous happens. Really, all I have left is this last rod to get put away, and then put the fish in the ice chest, and that'll be it. But I just want to say thanks so much for joining me tonight, and well, and yesterday too, I guess. And be sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to share for any other content that may be coming up in the future. I know these catfish we are gonna cook, but I think the plan is we are going to freeze them and hang on to them until Father's Day. And my son was saying he wants to do a catfish fry on Father's Day, which I thought was a good idea. I thought it was pretty cool, kind of cool. So that is the plan. But when we do that, I will be sure to do a catch and cook kind of thing. I mean, the catching's now, the cooking will be, gosh, I guess about a month. But we will certainly get it handled, and hopefully there'll be lots more fish between now and then. So yeah, have a great evening. And thanks again for joining me, and God bless. Hey guys, I just wanted to touch base with you and let you know I just got home. The catfish are on ice and chilling out until morning. I noticed going through the videos that I'd lost audio in the center. I guess the battery went dead, perhaps. So I apologize for that. But that was the video where I was charging cameras, and what actually happened was that larger catfish hit, about pulled the rod in the water, and then I had to get him in before I could set the cameras on all back up. So I do apologize for that, but it was a good little fight, and he was a fun fish to catch. So I just wanted to let you know I apologize for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, and we will see you next time.